Perodua is expected to deliver a lower dividend payout this year as it recorded lower earnings amid a drop in vehicle sales. Although its 2017 sales of 204,900 units surpassed its target of 202,000 units, Perodua Chief Aminah Rashid Saleh says it was still about 1% lower than 2016's number. This is because of challenging market conditions, intense competition, and strict hire purchase guidelines. Despite this, he says Perodua will still recommend a dividend at a forthcoming AGM. However, it has not decided on the payout ratio. Aminah admits that there may be a bit of decline in profits, but believes the car maker is able to mitigate it as the ringgit has strengthened. He adds that there are early signs of robust sales for the Myvi 1.5-litre engine variant. For this year, Perodua is aiming for sales of 209,000 vehicles, 2% higher than the figure in 2017. It hopes to sustain a market share of 35%. PRG Holdings has suspended the trading of its shares at about 4:30 today until Monday 12:30 p.m, pending a material announcement. PRG currently operates two main segments, which are manufacturing of products including covered elastic yarn, as well as property development and construction of residential and commercial properties. According to a source, the company is looking to diversify its business portfolio to include healthcare. The counter closed unchanged at 92.5 cents with 63,600 shares changing hands this evening. Its share price has risen 10.1% from 84 cents a year ago. MRT Corp says 3 Malaysian consortiums and 1 Chinese consortium have submitted their turnkey tenders with financing for the MRT Line 3. They are the Sapura TIEC Consortium, the MMC Gamuda George Kent JV, the Pacific Mudajaya JEC Consortium, and the China Communications Construction Co., China Communications Construction Co. Malaysia JV. MRT Corp says the tender submission closed yesterday and the contract is tentatively set to be awarded within the first quarter this year. It says that these players will be evaluated based on 3 main criteria, which are technical, financial standing, and a financing package. A recommendation will then be submitted to the Ministry of Finance for decision and approval. The project director for the Circle Line, Zohari Sulaiman, says by tendering the project out on a turnkey basis, it will be able to seek the best option for funding the project. Zohari says MRT Corp will try to get the lowest cost in financing, but if the options are not favourable, it will revert to the old financing structure, which is through Dana Infra Nasional. MRCB-Quill REIT or MQ REIT says fourth quarter earnings slumped by 80% despite recording higher revenue. This was on the back of net fair value loss on investment properties, among other factors. Net profit fell to 3.3 million ringgit versus almost 17 million the year before. Revenue rose 18% from some 39 million ringgit to 46.1 million ringgit. It proposed a final gross income distribution of 4.16 cents per unit. For the full year, the Property Trust says net profit grew 11.5% to 69.9 million ringgit. This was on the back of 181.5 million in revenue, up 32.8% from last year. MQ REIT focuses on commercial properties. As of December 31, 2017, the market valuation of its buildings stood at 2.2 billion ringgit. On its prospects, MQ REIT says the Klang Valley office market should remain challenging. It plans to focus on asset management and leasing strategies that are centered on tenant retention. Bank Negara Malaysia Governor Muhammad Ibrahim says an initiative called My Debit Corporate Card will be implemented soon to reduce the use of cheques and cash. According to Bernama, he says this new initiative will be undertaken in collaboration with Payment Networks Malaysia and local financial institutions. Muhammad says that the card will enable corporations and entrepreneurs to make payments at the counters of government agencies or at selected bank branches via electronic payment. Although the use of cheques had fallen 42% to 120 million in 2017 since the execution of the Financial Sector Blueprint 2011 to 2020, Muhammad says entrepreneurs are still choosing this method of payment at government agencies, with cheque usage still high at 19 million in 2016.